was that like in hindsight? Obviously, it dragged on probably longer than you wanted, but you're happy with how it turned out?
I'm very happy. I mean, I couldn't be happier, to be honest. I'm just glad to get the deal done and to be back with the guys and back with the organization. And at the end of the day, this is the only place that I wanted to play, and we made sure we made that happen.
Nazem, you said you wanted a fair deal. Do you feel this is fair?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's fair for both sides, and we understand what's at stake here, and I'm just looking forward to put all the pieces in place, and looking forward to the start of the year.
Now you got 2 years to kind of prove that you're worth even more money. Is that that challenge?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been trying to prove myself the day I got here, so nothing really changes for me. I'm still going to play with that chip on my shoulder, and I did everything I could this summer to be prepared for this exact moment, and I'm glad I did so.
Does this contract and the whole process that you went through give you more motivation and maybe make that chip even a little bit bigger on your shoulder?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to make the chip any bigger. I think realistically you have to play with a chip on your shoulder regardless. So I think, obviously it did drag on a little longer than I wanted it to, and I'm assuming a little longer than they wanted it to as well. But at the end of the day, it's the deal's done, and now we can focus on more important things.
Nazem, are you looking for a more expanded role on the hockey team, to be more of a go-to guy now?
Yeah, of course. I mean, every single year I'm looking to get deeper and deeper in this hockey club and make them rely on me even more. So, obviously every single year I'm going to mature more and more as a hockey player, and being able to accept roles like that is going to be a little bit easier. So, I think we got a great group of guys, and everyone's been terrific. With me and everyone else. So, I'm just looking forward to puck drop.
How important was it for you to get into training camp and to get all this taken care of now?
Very important. I mean, that's one of the things that was thought through, big time, because this is a weapon you use to get ready to polish yourself off for the regular season, and kind of get more familiar with maybe new guys you're playing with, or new things systematically. It's just time for you to shake off some rust and kind of get back into the rhythm.
Can you be a point a game guy over 82 games?
Do I think I can? Yeah, I think I can. Am I saying I'm going to? I don't know yet. So I'm not making any promises. I'm just going to go out there and try and handle myself like I did last year. And obviously, if I'm working as hard as I possibly can, I'm going to get some bounces, and the puck's going to follow me some games. So I think at the end of the day, this was what both of us wanted, and we both wanted me in a blue and white jersey, and we made it happen.
Jonathan, what did you learn about the process?
That it's a little difficult than I thought. It can be challenging and can feel like it's dragging on a little bit, but there's a purpose for everything, and it's not like we did this for no particular reason. So like I said, it's just good. I'm very relieved that I have a contract and that I'm employed now. So we can just start worrying about the more important things and get this season going.
How would you go through the process? Can you give Cody Franson any kind of advice he's not getting camp?
Yeah, I mean, he's in a little bit of a different situation than I'm in. So my deal's out of the way now, and hopefully Franny and his agent come together and come to terms, because he's a big piece of our team, and we would love nothing more than to have him back on our blue line, and because we know what he's capable of.
Did you talk to him much through the process, given that you were kind of going through the same thing at the same time?
Yeah. I mean, we were already trying to figure out whereabouts we could skate, if just trying to lay out all the scenarios just in case. So you got to be prepared for everything, and we've been talking, and I know everyone wants him back, and I know he wants to be back. It's just a matter of when.
What about this training camp for you? It's sort of the first time you've come here knowing essentially that you have a job at the end of it, guaranteed. Is that a different approach, do you think, than you've taken in the past?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm more motivated than I was, simply because I want to be, someone for this team to count on, and I don't want to let anybody down, and I have higher expectations on myself than anyone else does. So that's something people got to understand, and like I said, I'm just looking forward to getting with all the guys and getting into October.
What are you going to do with all the money?
I don't know. I mean, that's something I haven't really thought about. I haven't really gotten the opportunity to do too much with it, just simply because we're kind of pedal to the metal right now, and there's really no time to think, just act. So, maybe I'll have a better answer later.
Nazem, you set any specific goals for yourself this season, whether it's face-offs or points or anything?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the production's, something that has to be there, and I'm looked at a guy to provide that offense, but I think in the face-off circle is definitely where I have to improve, and I feel like I have improved, and as I get older and stronger, that's something that's going to become second nature to me. So, I'm not really too worried about that, but I did do some work to make sure I'm improving always.
What do you personally think of the Game 7?
Don't blow 3-goal leads, 4-goal leads. It's a tough pill to swallow at that time, and I think everyone's over it now, and there's really no sense of looking in the past. We're just looking forward, and we know we can obviously do better than that. But that experience, a 7-game series with arguably the best team in hockey is something you can't teach, and that's experience that it's tough to bring in. So I think, especially with how young our squad is, that's definitely going to benefit us in the long run.
You given any thought to your line mates, who they might be, whether it's Luke or Clark,
Yeah,
what they can bring to you?
not really. I mean, that's why I wanted to get here and get settled in, just in case there were a couple people that new players that I was playing with, because this is a chance to build some early chemistry and kind of get a head start on the season and just to have a feel of where you and your line mates are at.
Nazem, when did you know the deal was done?
Probably around 9 o'clock, 9:30 last night. So, I mean, I was up for a little bit, getting some paperwork done and everything. But, now that it's all said and done, I couldn't be happier to be here.
Have your teammates been bugging you about how much we've all been talking about more contract?
Yeah, they have. You guys have gotten me in trouble a couple times. So,
They're glad it's over.
yeah, they are glad it's over. But, I'm sure they'll take me out for a nice dinner on me.
Where were you yesterday during the whole contract negotiation?
Yeah, no, I was actually out with about 6 or 7 of the guys out to dinner, and I got a phone call in the middle of that saying that things might be getting closer and closer, and once dinner finished, I got home and I was able to sign some paperwork and just seal the deal.
With where you ended, like the contract that you ended up with, was that a deal that you think could have been done a lot earlier?
Yeah, I feel like it could have been. Obviously, there were some things that they had to deal with first because of all the situations and me being restricted, and so that obviously had a big part to play. So, it could have been done earlier, but now that it's done, there's really no use talking about that.
Now, so when I look at depth charts, people project, they put you at number 2. Do you see yourself as a number 2, or in your mind, are you a number 1?
I mean, I could be either, to be honest. I mean, I think we have some pretty good centermen to back us up, and it doesn't matter really where you're slated. We're going to have that depth to compete with the top end teams, and time's going to tell. And obviously, I'm still a young guy trying to learn from some of these older centermen, and they've been teaching me a lot. So I mean, it's just going to get better and better as the days and weeks and years go on. So. That's one thing I'm really excited about.
The Toronto International Film Festival is in town this week. Have you seen any stars?
Yeah, I've seen a few of them. I saw James Franco. That's what's his name? Zuckerberg. Is that the guy from Facebook? Yeah, I saw him around too. So, I just went to pick a couple guys up from the Ritz and ended up just kind of running into them coincidentally. So, it's exciting. A little bit, but we're definitely maybe gonna have to get them out to a few games.
Those guys ask about your contract?
What actor would play you in the epic Nazem Kadri biopic?
Jeez, that's a good question. I don't know. Hopefully a good-looking one. Yeah, there you go. I guess he's an actor. Well, actor / rapper / a lot of things. So, yeah, I'll take that. Drake, it's my boy.